escaping front Ashi, single leg X position on the ground. Let's look at Carl's in the outside Ashi. So the difference is, instead of his foot being in here, okay, he's going to have 2 feet on the hip. Very similar. I mean, the concepts stay the same. Anytime I'm caught in one of these kind of leg lock attacking positions, I do not want to be down here. I want to be sitting up. Okay, my head higher than his. And again, before even Carl makes grips, we're going to be grip fighting. You know, 95% or 9 times out of 10 for Carl to finish the leg lock, he will need 2 hands. So I'm just hanging on here. This is only going to give me time. The other thing is, I don't want my legs stuck way out here. Okay, so I'm going to be curling this foot. Even when we're into the outside arch, the minute I sit up and make grips, this right foot doesn't want to be here where it's exposed. I'm going to curl it underneath his hip. And again, Carl will be clamping with his knees. So I'm going to turn, just a variation of what we did on Tuesday. I'm turning from my right hip to my left hip. And I find the knee, and I turn, and I bring this leg back, and I'm coming up. Now on Tuesday, Carl was in single leg X, and then we had a look at how to stand and pass it. The difference is now, because he's an outside Ashi, I just need to focus on getting my knee to the mat. And now we're into the side smash position. So from there, I'm going to look for the cross face on the same side that Carl has connection to my leg. I'm going to nail the hook on this side. Now, to open his legs, I'm going to sprawl my right leg back, and I turn my right hip towards the mat. As I windshield wiper my leg across, this hand's pushing through potential head and arm there. So again, I'll do bicep deep, hand to hand, not getting into detail on that. And then you can turn corner, or I'll just move to side control. So again, from our outside Ashi position, the minute this comes across, I'm sitting up. Okay? Again, if I can make some kind of baseball bat grip on the arm that he's trying to connect. This foot doesn't want to be here. I'm pulling it in, and if he's clamping, I'll let go, keep one grip on the wrist, one here, and I just turn my hip from my right hip to my left hip. Now I'm coming up. Once I come up, I just push this knee to the mat, with the cross face on the same side that the leg is inside, and then I'll dip that under it. Open up its legs, I just sprawl my right leg back, and I turn my right hip towards the mat, and windshield wiper my leg to the outside. If I still have this arm here, I can reach across, drop it behind, potential head and arm, or if I lose that, I'll just turn into side control. That's option 1. Again, we'll go a little bit deeper into this, but I would suggest just running that tonight. Another thing I can do from here is, again, I'll be sitting up, making this position, curling this foot under. Rather than bringing my foot up here this way, I can thread it through here. Now this looks very much like the saddle. The problem is, if my feet are dangling, Carl can latch onto them. So more than likely, I will protect the inside leg by crossing, and Carl will do the same, otherwise I can latch onto him. So from here, we need to now open these legs. Again, I've seen a lot of this driving in, but again, you're using a lot of muscular strength. In one movement, I'm just going to connect myself to Carl and turn towards my head. Just frees up my hands. So now my hands can split, and I keep rolling in that direction. And now we're into sun. So this is your second option. From here, we never want to be down. We're sitting up, we make our grips. Again, I'm curling that right foot back. And now, I can bring this foot back and through. Now, if Carl isn't a really good player, there's nothing to stop me getting straight into the saddle. Right? But, from our position, the minute I bring this through, good players looking to protect their own feet. And now I don't want to get into this battle of trying to split this. Okay, I whether it's a triangle or whether it's crossed ankles, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but this would be more against crossed ankles. I would use something different if he made the triangle. So I'm protecting my inside foot with a crossed ankle, and now from there I'm just going to make wedges on his legs and come up to my knees. My head is on the mat, so now my hands are free. So now I just grab toe and split. I keep the primary leg and I put it under my right armpit, so that when I continue to roll, I have the knee line. Then I just thread this through back into the saddle. Lost it? No. Let's go back to the first one again. So, 2 options. I would suggest this is the easier one. Again, I want to be sitting up, foot comes back, hand fighting. Okay. Make a wedge, turn from my right hip to my left. Build the base. Push my knee to the mat. When you cross this, take the underhook. Sprawl and turn my hip with my leg to the other side. I can punch this through, possibly head and arm, or squiffle. Second one. Never down here, always up here, engaging. Okay, maybe thread this through and then I cover it up. And the looking card does the same. So again, from there I just let go, put my hand on the mat and basically my head on the mat. Just freeze up my hands, just grab toe and separate. Put it under my armpit and I keep rolling in that direction. The detail is, see the way I've got the knee line? Let's go back here.